So in today's video, we're going to be looking at alternatives to Bolt.new. So I'm going to look at 5 or 6 tools, right? So you might be using Bolt.new and, you run out of credits or something like that, or just generally looking for alternatives. I still think Bolt.new is one of my favorite ones, but let's have a look at some other ones. Another one that is getting better and better I'm testing out is one called Loveable.dev. So this is something, they all work quite similar, right? But, you can just do the same thing here. You can change your things. I'm just making a little calculator here. So I wouldn't really put this flashing button, but it's definitely working better, this one. And it's also got an integration with Supabase, which is also coming to Bolt.new. So this is cool if you need to store data, it could be names of users or something like that, right? Anything that needs to be stored, you can use that. So Lovable is our first one. I'd also definitely recommend checking out this tool here. It's called Journalist AI, right? So I'll leave a link down in the first comment to this. And basically, you can just do all your SEO articles, right? So you might be thinking, how am I going to use this? Well, like if I look at the project that I just made here quickly with Bolt.new, okay, so I have let's say I want to make a website, a personal branding website or something like that, right? It's about a LinkedIn ghostwriter. Okay, it's just an example. I'm not doing that, but you can see there. And then when I published the website, then I actually made, different pages, and then I could add a blog post here. And blog posts are really good for getting traffic to your websites, right? I've actually done this for 7 years now, and I've had more than 12 million people to all of my different websites, right? So it's really simple to use. You just go to the generate articles here and do an SEO article. Pick out some topics. I use Perplexity for research, right? You can watch other videos on this channel how to do this, and you can just create SEO articles, right? So you just find the topics on Perplexity, and you can get your keyword here and then add the articles to your Bolt.new or whatever one you're using. So let's look at more alternatives here. So the next one is V0. So this is by Vercel. So one of the cool things I like about Bolt is the deploy feature with Netlify. It's super easy to just get things published and ready. So V0 is actually by Vercel. So they're also like a competitor to Netlify. So you can also publish things quite easily and buy domains and stuff like that. So you want to get your stuff published, all right? We're not just messing around here with stuff. Start getting stuff published if you are just testing these tools out. So I just put the same prompt here for this website, and you can see it just did black and white. Sometimes this happens, right? And you've got different sections here, and you can see the code was generated here, different components, right? So really cool. And then just hit deploy if you want to do that, right? So really, really cool. And you can download it as well. Another one is replit, right? So this one, unfortunately, you have to pay straight away. So a lot of these tools, you can kind of do some basic stuff and then, have to start paying. But from what I can see, you have to pay straight away for this. I'm quite interested in this one, to be honest, replit.com. So yeah, I would definitely test this one out. But my favorite one so far is one called Windsurf. So this is actually on your desktop, so you need to download this onto your desktop, right? So it's got this thing called Code with Cascade, right? So it's a little bit similar to Cursor, which is another one. This is probably my favorite one now. I prefer this to Cursor. So these are probably more if you want to get something a bit more, complicated and stuff like that. And if you are a developer, then you're probably going to be using either Windsurf, Cursor, or GitHub, right? Copilot, I think it's called, right? So this one is quite cool. It's like you can just ask it to do stuff, right? And then it adds it in here. But there's a free trial with this one, and then I ran out of my free trials, so now I think it lasts for a week or so. So do loads with that, because now I can't, it doesn't add this into my editor here. So one of the things I really like about Windsurf was like it was just going out and getting all the stuff for me. So sometimes you need these extra libraries or whatever these are called, to add to your code so you can use these things, and yeah, so this was doing this all for me. So as a person who doesn't code, is like you can just get so far so fast. This one has the least errors in my opinion. Cursor and these ones, there's a little bit more of a learning curve for the ones downloaded on your desktop compared to Bolt.new. So I still really like Bolt. I think it's probably one of the better ones out there. It does bug sometimes, which is why I like that Windsurf one the best, is I almost never got any bugs when I'm using that one. So that's it for this video. If you do want to sign up for the SEO tool, I'll leave a link in the comment down below, and you can watch more videos above.